Hi, my dear students. I welcome you back to the online software testing tutorial class. So, last class we discussed about the subject overview and we also discussed the syllabus. So, it consists of 5 units, each consisting of 10 hours. Likewise, you have total 50 hours of learning. So before going deep into the software testing, so first let us understand what is a software. So basically a computer software or a simple software is a collection of data or computer instructions that tell the computer how to work. So this is in contrast to your physical hardware from where the system is built and actually performs the work. So in computer science and engineering, and computer software is all information processed by computer system, programs and data. So now let us go deep into the software testing. So a software is nothing but a set of instruction or data a computer processor reads in order to perform a task or a operation. It is nothing but a set of instructions given by you to the computer to perform some task. So mainly there are two types of softwares, which are application software and a system software. So let us see what is a system software. So like everybody now are using computers, mobiles. So everybody is aware of an operating system. So an operating system is nothing but a system software. So it is nothing but these are the programs that are dedicated to managing the computer itself. So for example, your set of instructions are written only to maintain the whole computer itself. So this is wholly for a computer or a device. So these are called as a system software. And let us see what is application software. So application software is a computer program designed to perform a group of coordinated functions, tasks or activities for the benefit of a user. So application software examples are your spreadsheets and Microsoft PowerPoint and your Facebook, WhatsApp, any other application. So these applications are developed for an intention of some task, right? So for example, a basic calculator application. So it is developed to perform some specific task. So these are application softwares. So let us see an example like your word processor, spreadsheet as I have told, web browser and a media player. So these are all applications which are developed to perform some specific task. For it also works on many other devices like your computer, which means your desktop applications and mobile applications. So now let us see the definition of software testing. So it is an activity to check whether the actual results match the expected results and to ensure that the software system is defect free. So software testing is nothing but you need to make sure that your application works exactly as the expected results. So what your customer wants, so in that fashion you need to develop a software, okay, or an application that should be without any errors or defects is software testing. So next let us see the principles of testing. So few of the principles are the goal of testing is to find defects before the customer finds them. So as I have told, so you need to while before giving your application or a software to the client, so you need to make sure that your software is without any errors. So exhaustive testing is not possible and testing can show presence of defects but not absence. And also testing is involved throughout the software development life cycle. So this testing doesn't stop it at any stage. So it is carried out throughout the software development life cycle. and first understand the reason behind testing. So for what reason you are testing some particular application or some particular feature under your application, that you need to understand first. And test the test first, it means that check the main functionality first for which you have written the test cases. So some of the other principles are, so defects occur in clusters and testing should focus on these clusters. So some defects happen in some features. So that cluster you need to go and test. And testing helps in defect prevention also. So before any error occurs, so you have to test it. So test for errors and give it to the development team. They will fix the bugs and they will again give it to you for the testing. So testing is a fine balance of defect prevention and defect detection. So these are the few of the principles of testing. So let us move on to software development life cycle. So what is software development life cycle? So this is basically whatever software you develop for all the softwares. So this is the process involved in it. So this process involves few phases in it. So first one is requirements gathering and analysis. So here you gather all the requirements and analyze the requirement. What the customer wants, you understand it and analyze it. And then planning. So how to go ahead with the development phase or development process, you will plan out, like scheduling and deliverables, date and time and scope of the project, you will plan in plan phase. So after planning comes the design phase. So under design phase, you actually design the back end and design the front end. All the time constraint and other constraints are designed here. And next one is development or coding phase. So under development or coding phase, actual development or actual code writing happens in this phase. So the developer will start writing the actual code by choosing the given or planned programming language. And the next one is testing. So in this, all the types of testings are carried out, like for example acceptance testing, system testing, regression testing, all kinds of testing are carried out in this phase. Then comes the deployment phase. So under deployment phase, so you actually deploy the software to the client machine. So after this comes the maintenance. So after deploying, so there may be some changes happening in the customer's environment. So that time you will go and fix those errors or any system constraints, you will maintain it. So that comes under the maintenance stage. So next, later we will see the diagrammatic picture of the software development life cycle. So first one, as you see, requirements phase is there. Next one is analysis. Next is design, coding, and then testing and deployment. Any software while developing involves all these kinds of phases. So next, later in the next video, we will discuss in detail each phase. Okay. Thank you, students.